See.
All right, and we're good. Make sure give commercials a chance to catch up.
But let me. I'm also going to send you this. This
Absolutely.
is this is just this is literally. I searched Fiverr and then literally I clicked services offered. I clicked video editing.
Okay, I'll have to look into that. If I can, next time I get a YouTube paycheck, I'll have to reach out about that. All right, real quick. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're back with more Legends of Zelda, and hopefully we're going to talk a lot of Switch 2 set tonight. Anyways, thanks for being here, and let's get started. We also got our boy Tyson with us.
Hold up, what up?
But, yeah. That is, like, Captain's, yeah, well, when he was really hardcore focused on it, he was killing it with that content, too. Where, so we looked this up. Animal Village. Oh, okay. I think I know I'm screwed up.
I'm sorry, love.
I
He's
was
kicking
looking.
her in the snout. How is she reacting to it? She's just taking it because you've got dinner. Mm.
How's y'all's kid doing?
He's good. Got a notice from the school today that they have a case of RSV and a case of hand, foot, and mouth, and so now we're watching them like a hawk.
Ugh.
Oh, good. So,
Oh.
was this just a complete from the ground up rebuild of the OG Link's Awakening, or did they change the story up?
No, they didn't change the story up, thankfully, because I love the Zelda game. This is like one of my favorites, if not my favorite. Fight me on that comments, I dare you. But seriously, like my only complaint about this is the game kind of runs like crap on the Switch 1, which I have a feeling the Switch 2 is going to fix that.
Well, I mean, they announced the Switch Two editions for Breath of the Wild and Tears of
Yeah.
the Kingdom.
I mean, I don't know if they'll go that way with it, but I mean, just the fact it has more RAM and crap like that,
Hmm.
it should. And then I could be wrong. I'm not, the best in this information area, but there's a really good chance that that'll fix some of that. And
Right.
the, and then my other real complaint or gripe is the art style. I hate this art style so fucking much.
What the chibi?
Yeah, it's just it looks bad on them, and the original art style from like if you go watch the Game Boy or the Game Boy Color version of the cutscene at the beginning and look at the art style in the books. Hell, my
Uh,
mouse pad even, my mouse pad is the Link's Awakening mouse pad.
that's fair. Let's
But
see.
yeah, you look at that, like that art style is so much better. Maybe it just wouldn't have translated well to the Switch. Hey, I got 420 rupees. Blaze it. Now, to be fair, I'll admit nostalgia is involved because this was the first Zelda game I ever beat. It's the first one I ever got to fully play because I got to play the original at my cousin's house because they had an NES with it. I never had owned the original Zelda for Nintendo as a kid. I just got to play it elsewhere a few times, but it was enough to get me hooked. I honestly, though, like, everybody was losing their mind about From Software having a title for the Switch, and I'm like, they're not ever really been a thing I've been into, because, you know, I don't want to hate myself that much playing games. But I'm sitting there going, them having an exclusive from them right off the bat is probably a good thing.
Yeah, I when I saw that, when I saw us getting that FromSoft title, um, uh, it was the Dusk Bloods. I immediately, my first thought when I saw it, I was like, I heard the bells and they're talking about blood. I was like, no way they're announcing Bloodborne 2 on a Nintendo Direct.
I mean, they kind of did, didn't they? I mean, I'm assuming that is because it is a sequel, right? Or is it?
No, it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be like its own thing, but I imagine it's going to be like a spiritual successor.
I mean, still, that's. I know people were losing their minds in the chat on YouTube about it when that came up. Like same with oh man, what else was there? Like I expected Final Fantasy VII remake on there. I kind of expected the second part of that, but I guess the exclusivity hasn't ran out enough for that to be ported over yet.
Mm-hmm.
Which because I kind of expected that, and honestly, the only other thing I was kind of hoping for was Baldur's Gate 3 to be on there.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't put that too far out of reach, but
I'd be really surprised if we didn't see Baldur's Gate 3 on there at some point. I feel like that'd be a missed opportunity.
you're gonna have to clue me into what the fuck is Squid Crime.
Oh, 1000% Squid Crimes on the Switch too, absolutely. So basically, Squid Crimes, which is something people will come in chat and yell because of Robbie. And since we don't have Discord Nitro, or whoever was paying for it isn't boosting the server anymore, I don't have access to all the sound clips anymore, which sucks, but it's whatever. Basically, it's a crime of inconvenience. Like the person at work who steals like all the pens and pencils and stuff, they're committing squid crimes because it's getting inky, essentially. Robbie actually, next time you see Robbie, actually got that tattooed on his hand because that, like it's became that much of a thing that he got like forever squid crimes.
I put his band sticker on my cell phone prop, so
cool.
every time I look at my cell phone stand, I see his band.
I agree with that, Robbie. I had an angler key. What I spent like 20 minutes or more trying to find last stream. Take our jibs. Oh, yeah. Honestly,
There's another one in there if you want it. Okay. No, I'm good after this plate.
So what'd y'all have for dinner?
I just whipped up some shake and bake pork chops, some mashed potatoes, and green beans.
But for real, I've had a rough week, and they're really trying to shut down the whole. Oh God, I know they're trying to do that, which is the dumbest thing, because that's money they're literally giving up. I don't understand, and the government's supposed to be all about getting money, but you know.
I guess I'm not up on current events.
Basically, the government's trying to screw Robbie's line of employment.
Oh.
Yeah, by outlawing it. Which is BS. And I hope they don't get away with it, but I can't. I don't know. Because if Tennessee goes, I'm sure Georgia will be right behind them as always. Alright, now we go. All that becomes the Animal Village. So, I gotta ask, do you like the redesign of Donkey Kong? The look, the new look they've given him?
Honestly, Chinese vapes. Oh my god.
I believe that. I don't believe that that actually happens. Well, here's an idea. Outlaw those and leave the rest. They just want to throw that... I hate saying it this way. They want to throw the F word around to scare people because they always pick a word that they try to use to scare people. If you get what I'm saying.
Just tell them it has super corona in it or some shit.
I mean, tell them it's going to give them 5G service. But
you're gonna get super AIDS.
But like that Donkey Kong game looks fantastic. That's what they're blaming it on.
They're putting chemicals in the vapes that turn the freaking frogs gay.
Gay frogs. Oh. I definitely didn't agree with Dude, but if nothing else, we got some great memes out of things he said.
Oh yeah, Alex Jones is an idiot.
Well, I wasn't going to actually say names because I try to avoid that on here, but that's fair.
They can come find me on my Twitch channel.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
The one I never stream on.
I mean, I've got one that I never stream on either. I've done it. I've streamed on Twitch like once. I just don't like Twitch, period. I hate Twitch.
Oh.
So, are you still working seconds, Robbie? Ah, shit.
Oh, I did throw the stream up on my Facebook, so
I appreciate it.
I'll try to help pump your viewership a little bit more.
I appreciate it.
Oh, we've got to pump
Eat up! God, Tiny Toon Adventures. Good times. At least it ain't the Big D Hop Squad.
Oh.
Alright, so we got... I still have the honey, yeah. No, I have the pineapple. I think that's what I got to give him, didn't it? That's what they consider the vittles, whatever vittles actually means in the real world. Oh, and by the way, Robbie, thank you for telling me that the Aladdin soundtrack is on YouTube. I haven't been able to not play and sing that for like the last week.
Oh my god.
Because I'm a fucking genie and I live in a fucking lamp. That bit, that's a bit I want, that like 10 minutes, I want that clipped into its own thing where we're listening to that and just losing it. The hibiscus, which goes to the hippo.
See, what I'm upset about is that I fell for an April Fool's Day joke that announced that we were finally getting HD remasters of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess.
Oof.
Yeah, I was very, very sad.
I mean,
And
all they gotta do is
mad.
all they gotta do is port them. But that's been something that's been in the rumor mill for a few years now. Cause
No, because they're gonna continue to pump people to pay for the expansion pass
I
monthly
know.
to
I
play the
hate.
N64 titles and now they're doing GameCube titles.
I hate that so much. Just let me buy the goddamn games. Don't make me pay a membership. I hate paying memberships. I want to own it. Now, I know that owning digital is not really owning, but it's still better than the alternative, which is nothing. So, because I hate
Yeah,
not having something, spending money and not having something to show for it. It's why I don't like buying digital games. I do it out of necessity, because that's what it is nowadays, unfortunately. But
yeah, and PC gaming is largely a very digital marketplace.
unfortunately, yeah. I mean, I still have some physical PC games from back in the day. I've got a
About
CD-ROM drive in my computer because I remember when Janeki first brought this over there. I was like, "Where's the CD-ROM?" And he just looked at me. He's like, "Why would it have it?" I was like, "Why would it not have a CD-ROM?"
I have a USB disk drive that'll read, write, and run CD and DVD-ROM.
That's fair. I honestly, my CD-ROM in this computer is like 10 years old at least now because it's from my previous computer.
I was able to go find stuff that I used to play when I was a kid, back on my grandparents' machine that had Windows 2000 on it.
Oh God, I just died of old age again.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like my aunt had had a computer that had Windows 3.5 on it.
Oh my God.
Hey, it's where I played Wolfenstein 3D the first time, which is the first-person shooter game to ever exist.
Yep.
Which I love that game actually. I mean, you get to murk the H-Man, who's a mecha version of the H-Man. So, I mean, how is that not cool? And I think you get what I mean when I say the H-Man, right?
Oh yeah, Shetler.
Yeah. Which, I mean, nobody should complain about him getting murked, but, you know, still. I know YouTube doesn't like you to say the H-Man's name, so that's why I'm just referring to him as that, even though he's a bad person, and he was.
The prehistoric diddler.
Yeah. Robbie, or if you're still here, are you still working second shift?
Anybody hasn't chatted in a while? Possible.
What?
I said it's possible. I was finally able to get to Janeki to pick up my second monitor last night.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just a little supplemental 22-inch monitor. Nothing to write
I
home about, but definitely better than the portable monitor.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, my second's like I think 24-inch. Nothing, world changing or anything, but it's nice.
Let's be
And
honest, the inches only count on the main screen.
which I honestly I have a super wide main screen, like a 32-inch or whatever, and
Yeah.
honestly I don't like it. It's too
What?
wide. It's too wide. I don't like it. But then again, you gotta remember, I've gotten used to it out of necessity. I've never been a fan of widescreen. I've never
You
really.
you grew up in an age where fucking TVs still had fucking shit on the back of them.
Yeah, they still should too, by the way, because that's my main complaint about TVs. Is a lot of them. It takes a lot of engineering to get them to play retro games, and that is a travesty. Is all I will say.
Right.
Don't
You know,
make my life harder. It's already bad enough as it is.
my problem with TVs is that the motherfuckers are getting stingy with the amount of HDMI ports.
Oh yeah, they're going to, because they want you to use streaming and no physical media, because they can get more money out of you that way. That's why I'm honestly very proud of Nintendo for at least sticking to using physical media. Everybody else has to be basically gaslit into it, as much as I hate that stupid word.
I'm just glad that they're continuing the trend of backwards compatibility.
Yes, it should be a thing. It should always have been a thing. I mean, originally they were talking about doing that on the original Nintendo or the Super Nintendo to have to have it backwards compatible to the
NES,
yeah,
the Famicom.
which I saw apparently came out after the thing earlier that apparently they were gonna considering calling the Switch 2 the Super Nintendo Switch, and I'm like, why in God's name did you not do that? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Are you allergic to money?
Right? Like, well, that's because the whole way the Wii U went. I know they're scared. Because, I mean, the Switch made the Nintendo a shitload of money. A metric shitload of money. So,
I'm worried that they're putting a lot of faith and stock in their chat feature.
yeah. Which, I mean, that's really just them catching up with everybody else. Let's be real. Like, I
Well,
remember.
here's the thing, like Nintendo to me has always felt like the last great couch console.
Absolutely.
And usually all it takes is that one friend to own a Nintendo Switch or own, one person to own a Wii, to own a Nintendo 64, you know. And as long as that person had that console and enough controllers, it was a hell of a time.
Right. I mean, the game, yeah.
But now we're moving into this age where, even, what I consider to be the last great couch console is pushing itself into a, let's be online all the time. Let's
Oh,
hang
I
out, but not
hate
actually
that.
hang out together.
I mean, that's cool and all, I guess. I'm not that person. I've just never been. I mean, like when they announced that the C button in the chat feature, the YouTube stream, like I see, and I don't know if you saw the. I know you watched
I
after
didn't
the
read the
fact.
comments.
I had that part open a little bit too, and everybody's like, Discord? Oh, Discord, basically, yeah.
Nintendo like, why? It's a great Discord where we can reinvent the wheel.
Right. And all those rumors about them putting Halo on there, I was kind of hoping Halo 2 or the Halo was going to be announced, like the Master Chief Collection or something was going to be
Yeah.
announced for that. I don't, because I think Microsoft's realizing they struck gold with the 360 and then they just lost touch with everything, and that's it now.
I don't know, man. They were on to something with Game Pass.
See, I'm that falls under the same crap to me. I'm like, no, fuck that shit. Because it's like, I don't want to pay a subscription. I want to own it, and that's it. Because what if something happens and I don't have the internet, or whatever. Which I know if that's the case, I've probably got bigger problems now with the way the world is nowadays. But still,
Right.
that's always been my mentality. Is because I was, God, I hate saying this. I was born in a time before the internet. So
We're born in a land before time and time itself.
right. So it's not, to me, in my brain, it's still not something that is guaranteed to always be had, if that makes any sense.
Right.
So I treat it as such.
That's fair.
Because I don't want to, me being the person who tries to be, God damn it, tries to be prepared for everything, especially when it comes to that kind of stuff. I mean, am I ever going to not have internet? Probably not, hopefully not, but, I mean, I've got enough adult videos stockpiled to make sure I'm good, but,
Well, there's always hentai.
that is factual. Damn it.
Tell you what, you'd probably have a lot of fun streaming Schedule 1.
What's that?
That
Oh,
Turbulence simulator we've been playing lately.
yeah.
I
How
think you'd
much?
have a lot of fun streaming that.
It might be worth giving it a go. How much? Like, I know they said it was super cheap.
17. And for an early access game for $17, it's got a lot of content. We haven't even really scratched the surface of what all it offers.
I mean, that's good at least, because the because I mean, I did get my paycheck shows up Wednesday afternoon now. Like originally,
Nice.
which it's not in a way, yeah. But then I get, what if that changes and now I'm used to getting paid on Wednesday? I treat Thursday as paydays now, actually, to try to help avoid it. Because originally, you know, we get paid on Fridays. I was trying to, and I started showing up on Thursdays, and then the last month or a few months it started showing up on Wednesdays. I'm like, what the heck? Oh. It's showing how to do these puzzles. So I know how to do the puzzle. It makes sense. It's not rocket surgery. Oh, I can swim now. Forgot about that. I will say though, I'm curious to how much that upgrade is going to be for the Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild though, because they noticed they didn't say how much any of those game upgrades were going to cost.
My bet, as long as you own the game, you can just pay for the expansion
Yeah, that's
upgrade.
what they
Or
said.
my bet, probably $30.
That's highway robbery if that's the case. I'm sitting there like tens where I'm thinking that should be priced. I know I'm not in the same place they are, apparent probably, but that's how I feel it should be about priced. But I mean, time will tell. Hell, everybody knew the price of the Switch 2 after the stream, and they never even mentioned it on the stream. It's like, why didn't you just tell us how much it's going to be? That right there honestly irked me a smidge, but. There we go. I still don't have the boss key. All the Mario enemies that show up in this game always gave me a laugh. Cause we got bloopers, Goombas, the chain chomps in here. I don't know if you've ever played this one or not, but
No, I've never played it. Alright, I'm gonna transition to my headset real quick.
oh sure, I thought you were on that. My bad.
No, I'm on my AirPods.
I had mine in when I ran on the treadmill earlier at work, so. I started the last 2 or 3 days. I've started running on my brakes as well as when I first get there in the morning, and I've been coming home sweaty because of it. Which I mean, to be fair, is a good problem to have, honestly.
Okay. Honestly, I'll probably just go ahead and go wash bottles since I'm chilling with John right now, giving him a viewer on the stream and helping entertain the masses.
If you need to go wash the bottle, go for it, bro.
Oh, I can.
I
Every,
totally get it, man.
Everything's in range for me. From AirPods to my headset, everything's in range.
Well, you can't say you're not prepared then.
Yeah. Well, oh, it cut out on me. That was the perk of me getting to move my computer into the bedroom. Is that I'm near to everything.
I mean, that makes sense.
You don't have to subject me to this.
Whoa.
Well, I'm not going to wash bottles.
Why is that?
Oh, because I'm gonna wait just a few moments because it seems my son made fudge.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's fun times.
Ew.
I promise I'll try not to puke on stream.
That's fair. That's one of the reasons I never wanted to have kids, is that right there.
No, I'm trying to steal my nerves.
I mean, that's fair.
She asks, like, "Oh, is your daddy ignoring you?" Nope. I'm trying to steal my nerves.
I need that one room. I don't remember where in God's name it was.
You have the map, don't you?
That's a good point. Okay, there's the. Oh no, okay, I know where it's at now. Well, I kind of know where it's at. Okay. Let's go this way around. Well, we could just do the quick travel. We've got that.
You know, you would think with you would think they could release an updated version of this on the Switch 2, like you said, but that it could be like you wouldn't have to do the frame jumps, like it could be seamless movement from room to room.
I mean, yeah. I mean, granted, them doing that right there is.
It's procedural. I mean, it regenerates and respawns enemies and stuff. So I mean, I get why it's happening, but also like, I don't know. In my head, it's neat.
It's, I mean, that, and it's, in a lot of ways, it's, you know, because it's kind of how it was classically, too. I'm pretty sure, at least. I could be wrong.
Right.
Okay. That's where I was trying to go. You fuck off. You fuck off. Okay. So if it's not that, do I have to leave and come back like every friggin' time? Okay. Is that one?
Oh, he's
Ah.
playing TFT.
TFT.
Oh, Curtis.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, he's playing League without us, and then I saw it was like TFT. I was like, dude. Gross.
Hell, I was surprised when they were like, yeah, Cyberpunk is coming to Switch too, and I'm like, really? Okay.
I mean, if
it makes sense.
If docked it can handle 4K and handheld it can handle 120 FPS, I mean, I don't see why not.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, since with the Switch and everything, Nintendo has had the best third-party support they've had in years since, honestly, the 64, and that was when they ran them all off originally. Or that's when the other options became viable, is a better way of putting it.
really need a new installment of F-Zero.
Yeah, I mean they've said before that Mario Kart's the reason F-Zero's not got anything, because Mario Kart just does so well. But yet then they announced Kirby Air Riders, which was out of left field. I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card.
I didn't have the Donkey Kong redesign either.
Oh, I hate that thing so much. I hate the look of it so fucking much. But
Like, why'd you have to make him look like his fur got wet and never dried?
that and the part around his eyes is what bothers me. The rest of it I could live with. It's the eyes that really bother me. But they had perfection when Rare redesigned him in the 90s for Donkey Kong Country. There was no need to do anything else. Really, then you were just you're wasting everybody's time. Just stop. It's like, and the one thing I noticed in that, which is kind of sad as well, there was no sign of Diddy in that trailer.
Yeah,
Or
Diddy's in
Dixie, or
prison.
oh yeah, he probably is. Oh yeah, I thought you meant because they showed those people in the mines and that. I didn't think that Diddy.
How do you expect me not to make a joke about the diddler?
I mean, Diddler on the roof. I mean, come on now.
Dude, did you see where Rucka Rucka's music all got taken down?
No, really?
All but like 5 or 6 songs on Spotify, YouTube, Rucka's World, everything, dude. It's all gone.
I'm sure he'll re-upload it. Like, why wouldn't he?
I don't know, dude. Because I've been listening to a lot of Rucka lately, because it's just been making me giggle.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
absolutely hilarious.
And it's gone. Let me see.
See, I see it there on YouTube just fine.
No, see, the only ones that are uploaded are We Chinese, We Number One, Baby Oil,
Go-
2-Pack,
Go
Iron
Cops
Lion
is up there.
Lion. It may be uploaded by different pages, but on his official page, it's gone.
I mean, I'm on the YouTube channel It's Rucka, so I
Oh,
don't-
when I checked It's Rucka earlier, they weren't there.
yeah, they are like all there on that, from what I can tell. But then again, I mean, who knows? I mean, Homeboy. I mean, yes, he makes music that pisses people off, and yes, it is offensive. Is it funny? Absolutely. Does he make some good point? When you offend people, a lot of times you also make some really good points too. And people hate hearing that. And it is what it is. That's all I'll say.
Man, his songs making fun of Andrew Tate, amazing.
I mean, that's another dude who is absolutely a tool bag from what I understand. I don't really know. The only reason I know about him is that Offending Everybody channel on YouTube, because he's made so much fun of him as well.
Dude, I love his channel.
Oh, yeah. My only problem with him lately is he's just been doing a lot of re-uploads of it, recuts and re-uploads of his existing stuff, and I'm like, dude, please do some new stuff. It's funny. Just do some new stuff.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of like mega cuts of his videos.
Which they have a place and time. I get it. I really do. But on the same note, you know, I need some new stuff in there.
Right. Let's see. Oh, well, he's got videos as recently as a month and 12 days ago. How many animals can you beat in a fight, and the 7 stages of dating?
Yeah. The animals in a fight one's pretty funny. Oh, it's a giant fish.
I think the who has the best stats will always be one of my favorites.
Yeah. I don't know, the one where he talks about Jimmy and the whole to the moon thing. I don't know if you know the one I'm talking about.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I want to get his shirt. I want to get his friend's shirt.
Yes, that's the one I want. Absolutely. That is the one that I was like, oh my god, this is a must-have.
Honey.
That's it, bitch. I will say though, when they showed Mario Kart earlier, them having an open world area in Mario Kart was not on my bingo list for that.
No.
Day and night cycles, I'm sitting there going, man, if Dad was still here now. I don't know if
Weather
he...
cycles.
Yeah.
That was my thing. I was like, oh, now we're racing in the rain? Like, oh, shit.
And I don't know if you caught that. And there was the cow for Moo Moo Farms as a racer.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm assuming that's Moo Moo Farms. It's the only place that cow design has shown up as a Nintendo property. It looks awful. I mean, that cow looks pretty familiar to how the Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons, whatever series, does cows.
There's no sense of putting it off. Let me just get it done. No.
You can do it.
More like release the crappin'.
Yeah, it's a crappy situation.
I've got balls of steel.
Too many words.
This is where we go learn the other song.
God, it's permeating my t-shirt.
Ew.
It's burning my eyes.
It's like, son, I may need you to go get a colonoscopy. I know you're less than 1 year old, but I need this fixed.
I'm about to just throw him face down in the shower and hose him off.
I mean, that's what I'd do. This is why I would never be a parent.
And the first thing he does is stick his fucking foot in it. Fucking why?
All right.
No, son.
Something tells me you got outplayed.
Hang on.
We're going for a swim around this castle. Oh yeah, because the ghost follows you now. This isn't the bridge we can get underneath, is it? No, it's not. Just the try. Nope. Okay, cool. There's the River Rapids thing. Yeah, I'll take you to the house when I'm ready. Till then, you can deal. The color dungeon should be soon, too. Really? I just need like one more of those damn things. Jump in the water. Okay, Martha Bay. This is... Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't care at this exact moment, Mr. Ghost. I swear there was a bottle down here. Or am I thinking Link's Awakening? Or Link to the Past? Ah, shit. Yeah, electrocuted. I don't know why I just felt like doing that. I think I already got that. There we go. Yeah, you're an asshole, we get it.
Holy Santa Claus shit.
That bad, huh?
Oh, dude.
Rank as a whole is absolutely legit, that's what I'm hearing.
It's not the smell that gets you. It's the amount and the fact that, like... Okay, nope, it's the smell.
Let's say that sounds more realistic, let's be real.
There's poop on what? Okay.
Yay, we're healed. Okay.
The vast majority of them.
Vast majority of what?
Oh, I changed the vast majority of Arlo's diapers.
You're more of a man than me about that's all I can say.
It's usually because... Usually just because it's easier for us to systematically do it. Like, and, whenever he's getting bottle fed, usually it's me. Because...
Right, you don't have the equipment to do anything else.
Yeah. But, and it never fails. Like, it always ends up on his feet, on, like... Yeah. Let me know if I need to stop.
Yeah, I mean, just you can just say shit's everywhere, and that's good enough, my dude.
The
That
worst
is
part's getting it on your hands. That's the part that sucks.
the first time that had happened. If it was me, I'd be looking for the receipt for a return. I'm just saying. I don't just shove that thing back up in there. We're done here.
Hey, I've got till at least 5 to drop them off at the fire station.
Wait, you can do it up until 5?
Honey, you know I would never do that.
No, but if he becomes a furry, then you would.
Well, we won't know if he's a furry by age 5. No, if he's a furry, we're sending him to Paul's house. This video brought to you by St. Paul's School for Reforming Furries. Got a kid that's a furry? Send him to St. Paul. Your first last resort.
Your first last resort. Oh, that shit be funny, yo. Yeah, I need the hook shot to do that. All right, we're going to the house, you ghostly asshole. Oh, now there's a. I have to remember what fairy drops from that one. This is an awful pushy undead or dead person here. What's wrong?
You know what? Let me go wash a set of your pump parts, and then I'll just do the bottles like I did last night before I come to bed. What's up, shitter? My little shitter critter.
All I can think, Merry Christmas, shitter's full.
No. If he did that every day, we'd be taking him to the doctor. They'd be installing a plug or something. A tap. I don't know. That shit can't be healthy.
I can't imagine it is. It's like you might want to see a doctor about this. Take you to your grave, okay? I'm gonna break your stuff first. Ooh, a shell.
Oh, a visitor.
Someone else in chat?
Well, no, it's not a visitor. I'm the captain, motherfucker. Get it right.
Hey, look, man, I'm not at my PC. I'm trying to wash titty pumps, so.
I mean, that's fair.
Oh, fuck.
What's up with you, Captain?
In pain.
Ooh.
Oh, that's fun stuff.
Yeah, I somehow or another survived a full workday not being able to lift my left arm much higher and about a 30-degree angle from my side.
Fuck,
Shoulder
dude.
dislocated?
No, dude, I guess I slept wrong or something last night, but I fucking hurt this morning, and it never got better, and I'm like, I'll go to work and work it out. Nope. All I done was made that shit worse. And then walked out to the parking lot for lunch. Looked under the vehicle and there's a puddle of fucking antifreeze.
Oh, goody. Did you get a Dodge Charger now?
No, but I had pretty much the same issue.
Ugh. That I feel for you for.
I have less than 6 inches total of heater hose in this whole fucking vehicle, and that's what's leaking.
Usually less
Everything
than 6 inches doesn't cause a problem.
Unless you're me. I've got. Never mind. Never mind.
Oh no, double down, you already started.
Nope, I can't. I can't double down, sir. It might be incriminating. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, you missed the shit explosion I just dealt with, so.
No. You see, I didn't miss any shit explosions because I didn't want to deal with them. I don't live there, so I'm never going to deal with them. But I don't want to deal with them even when I'm even over the air.
I was thinking you did your time.
I've already served my crimes and done my time. Technically, still serving, motherfucker.
Hey, it's got to be easier now that he's older.
I mean, at this point, I can take him 2 hours away from home, throw him out at some random card shop, know that nobody's going to kidnap him, and he'll be okay.
I mean, that's
My mother was never worried about me being kidnapped because I was a hefty kid. She was worried about my sisters getting smashed. So my job was, it wasn't, oh, you know, none of y'all get in trouble. It's, hey, you, protect your sisters. You two don't get in trouble.
Yeah. Oh. Good news is it was up top. Shit part was it was behind the intake at the firewall.
you.
That's fun.
Still not as bad as it was on your car, sir.
Oh God, no! I would be surprised if it was.
I'm fixing to say. That sounds like a parking lot job.
But look, man, Home Depot fixed a Dodge Charger.
Legit.
Look, man, before I went to work at the workplace, I used to sling parts for Schmo Schmiley's, and you know, I did pretty good sales there. But my favorite part of the job was being able to go out in the parking lot and fuck around in people's vehicles. I got bored one day and some dude pulled up and I helped him change his idle air control valve in the middle of the parking lot. Not the most fun thing to get to.
Depending on what it's on, you're right. But
So what'd you think of the direct, Captain? I know we talked a little bit during it. What'd you think? What was your think of it overall?
Well, fellers, I'm gonna bail out. I'm gonna keep the stream up for you, but
Okay.
I'm gonna hop to another channel.
All right, man. You have fun.
Peace.
I thought it was good overall. The $450 prize tag was expected. I don't care for the new price of games.
Yeah. That's been a lot of people's gripe, and understandably so.
But if it was a company to do it, and at least knowing that I was getting a quality game for the price,
It's them.
yeah.
I'm just worried
So, I mean-
all these lesser companies, as far as that's concerned, are going to start being like, well, they're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm most worried about, because that's usually how that crap plays. They're like, Nintendo can get away with it, so can we.
Right.
Yeah, sure, I'll pay that $60 for ET on Atari. If you get my drift.
Oh, goddamn. Can't believe you went there.
I mean, while a lot of the games that get, oh god damn it, get put out are not that level of bad. You know, some of them put out some real shit and think that and think it's, you know, what they're charging is okay for it. Okay, we gotta. But really, the Mario Kart, like, like, what world did we ever think? Like, I would have never expected open world Mario Kart. Like, what in the heck?
I'm kind of excited about that, though.
I mean, honestly, it made me think Burnout Paradise is what it made me think. Okay, so that is the place. But I know one that you would have appreciated, the fact that the Moo Moo Meadows cow is a playable character in Mario Kart.
Yeah. I laughed at that.
Because that's the only thing it could be. Because they're not adding in other franchises. Because the only other cow that looks remotely like what I saw there would be the one that they use for Harvest Moon / Story of Seasons. And I didn't, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, there'd be no reason for that to be in there. So it has to be the Moo Moo Meadows cow. Alright. Let's see if
I've got a Turbo. He's taking up residence in the, I happen to have a spare cab sitting in front of the garage at the moment.
You have a what in front of the garage?
A spare S10 cab.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I can't tag it, so it's useless, but, you know. But Turbo's taking up residence in the floorboard of it.
Oh, hell.
So, and the more I get into design ideas and project ideas, the worse the project idea gets, and the more I love it.
Well, with how you are about stuff, I believe that. Because the more insane, batshit insane it sounds, the harder your dick gets about it.
Man, why you gotta be like that?
Hey, I just call it how I see
Why
it.
do I gotta feel called out?
Well, when the truth hurts, or...
But yes, I'm hoping sometime next year I get to start the limo project.
The limo project?
Yeah, I'm gonna own a limo, sir. I'm gonna build it.
You gonna start being a limo driver again?
You know, I just kind of want to go out and party with my friends, and never have to go pay a cover fee.
Right.
Hey guys, I'm getting the limo out. Aiden's driving. Let's go.
Oh, God. I mean, God, we are that close to him being able to drive.
I know. We're gonna have a designated driver for like 5 years, so we can go out and get all kinds of fucked up, and you know, he gets to go sit in the bar. He gets to go sit and wait on us while we get drunk.
I mean, that's fair.
If we decide to do that. Nah, I mean, I figured at one point in time, I'm just going to show up and drop him off at school out of the back of the limo. Drive off, act like nothing's going on.
I mean, that seems like the correct thing to do.
It would be hilarious. And I figure if I do it right, you can seat 6.
Easily. What do you want to use as the base for the limo?
Well, most likely a Blazer because I already have part of it to start the project.
I mean, that's kind of where I figured you were going to say, which, I mean, there's worse things you could use, so.
I still have the 4-door.
Yeah?
You know, I've sat on it for 10 years trying not to cut it up, and I'm like, and then I bought this one to use parts off of it. And now it's going to live on as the back half of the limo.
Right.
And I figured when I get ready to start, I'm going to go hunt down a taggable, I don't give a shit if it runs project. And I'm going to cut the back half, I'm going to cut it off just in front of the back hatch. And I'm going to cut the other one off just behind the windshield. I'm going to measure wheelbase, and we're going to make it 180, I think it's 184 inches to get where I want to be with it. So, yeah, it's 184. That adds 7 feet to the overall length. Which means you can still park this thing in a double parking spot. We're trying to think with logistics here.
I mean,
Because I'll admit, putting a 24-foot limo through the Crystals drive-through on 23rd Street was one of my greatest driving feats for years.
Yeah, that's pretty, as one might say, ballin'.
But like I told somebody, I can drive anything with wheels and some things without.
That's also factual, yeah.
I can crash a drone or a helicopter or a RC airplane with the best of them. If it takes fuel and makes fire, I'm in love with it. Well, shit. Still got stuff I want to do with the Blazer, but I hurt too damn bad to do it.
I mean, that's fair. You got your ass kicked.
I like the fact that the Switch 2 comes into the game with a fairly decent back catalog.
Yeah.
And we're getting some stuff that we wanted for the Switch, but we never did get.
Right.
So, I'm still mildly disappointed that we didn't get a Star Fox, any kind of Star Fox, or damn.
I don't know if we'll ever see Star Fox again, as much as I hate to say that. Just with how the last one did. Granted, it was Wii U. And their whole thing about, you know, it's a Star Fox game, we gotta be innovative about this. It's like, please quit. Just please. It's time to stop.
Right.
God damn. Just gotta get them all one color, and this isn't actually... Okay.
gonna take off to Atlanta on the 12th and go play some Legion.
There a tournament down there?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, I need to drop this Legion token tray stuff off to you.
Ugh. Still, at the end of the day, I can't get that. There's one left.
Man, why am I fixing to spend $60 on dice?
Now that I don't know.
Oh, never mind. I was wanting some Worlds dice because I didn't get any this year.
The anger is real at this point.
Getting your ass kicked.
Getting my ass annoyed. It's one of those where you've got to get them all to match the same color to open the door, you know? And it just ain't friggin' happening. Eventually, it'll work its way out. It usually does with these sort of things. It's just... ugh. Oh, fuck. But it was funny because when you had first messaged me this morning if I'd had the direct up, I had literally just pulled it, sat down and pulled it up. Because
Yeah,
that's what I did for the
watched
first hour of work today, I'm not going to lie.
I watched it through Spawn Wave. Because he was live streaming it. So I watched it so I could get a little bit of commentary without having to Because I was also driving to work and stuff, so I actually didn't see the Donkey Kong release.
Yeah, that was the last thing they showed, and like at the 950, they're like, "This is the last thing," and then I was like, "This is gonna be what the coup de grace is. This is gonna be the last little bit that's the big one," and then they were like, "From our third party," and I'm like, "Oh, never mind then." And then they like, "Yeah, this will be the last thing we show," and I'm fine fuckingly. And I was like, okay, so this is the actual, like, high note that they're gonna, or try to be high note that they go out on today, which, I mean, honestly, it was a pretty decent high note, I'm not gonna lie. Because it's been way too long since we've had a Donkey Kong title. Because it's been 10 years, Tropical Freeze was 2014.
Yeah.
Which is insane in its own right. It's not like Tropical Freeze didn't do good. I mean, granted, it was another Wii U title, so, you know, it was already at a deficit there, if you will. But that being said, it's still, like, even, like, when it came to the Switch, like, it's still, from what I understand, it sold pretty well. Not that Nintendo's the best at releasing accurate numbers on stuff.
They say the Switch was competing for the most sold console.
I think it's like 20 million or something below the, between the, it's the PS2 is like the next one up on that list, if I'm not mistaken. It's like right below the PS2 or maybe the original Game Boy. Actually,
Well, it's the 3DS, the PlayStation 2,
I keep
and then
forgetting the 3DS is in that conversation.
yeah. Your top three consoles are your PlayStation 2, the 3DS, and the Switch.
That makes sense. I love that Nintendo's 2 out of the 3 highest. Just saying.
Yeah.
Everyone was wondering if the Switch would beat the
Virtual
What'd you say?
It has one of the lowest rankings on the total.
Oh yeah, with the Virtual Boy, yeah. The Virtual Boy was a travesty in its own right.
God, I need to get mine restored because it is most definitely a piece of wall art. I don't know that I'll ever play it, but I'm gonna restore it and I want it to function.
Absolutely. I mean, the fact you still have one is
For what it's worth.
bomber. Oh, I can do bomb arrows. I forgot that they did that. Oh yeah, you gotta do. Is it? That's it. That's not doing it. Magic powder though. Yep, it is the magic powder. About to release the Kraken here for not. Yep. Yeah, I know that. I know sword won't work. Bitch. All right. What do we get here? Probably a boss key. Yep, boss key. I love the fact they added they did the Game Boy Color special dungeon in this as well. Because as someone who never really played the Game Boy Color version, it's finally a chance to play it after all these years.
Man, that was one of the most underrated consoles ever.
Oh, the Game Boy Color?
Mm-hmm. Because it was just the natural evolution of the Game Boy. It wasn't heavily talked about or discussed. But it had a little bit... It was better spec and still had just as good a battery life, if not better, than the one that it actually replaced.
Yeah. Let's just do that.
I got more stuff I need to get done, but I don't feel like doing it.
Yeah, I know that feeling. I mean, I haven't streamed the last 2 nights because I literally just haven't felt like it.
I get it. Hell, I thought I was going to have to find a way to round up parts here about 30 minutes ago.
Oh, because of the BS.
Heater hose issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I lost one of the one of the 2 clamps, so I was batting 500. Found the one I lost, and then dropped it again and lost it again. The second time I couldn't even see it, and I wasn't dismantling my vehicle to find it. I'm not unbolting the intake so I can find a 15-cent clamp.
No.
That I would have gave $10 for tonight. Just saying. It's amazing what you'll pay when you need it.
Yep. They.
And I hate to say it, but there's another project sitting in the driveway I'm working on, and I dug through a box and found a clamp. I'll have to replace it, but I'll replace it because I got what I needed when I needed it. So, in the grand scheme of things, worth it.
Yeah, you got the blue armor and stuff. And since they didn't have a way to add more to the end game or to the main objective, what they did is they added where you basically got a change of outfits, and you either got the red one that made you stronger or the blue one that made you more defensive, like from the original Zelda, which was a really nice callback.
Yeah. I dig it. I like it when you can add a tweak like that and it not alter the gameplay a bunch, but improve it.
Yeah, I mean, this version of this is nothing but a quality of life improvement. The whole thing is a quality of life improvement. Because you're not spending with the original, you're going into the menu every 5 seconds to change your items out. It felt like. And with this, you've always got the wristlet equipped. You've always got the boots equipped, and you always have your sword and shield equipped, so you don't have to change out for shit all the time. So that way, it's literally leave the feather on, and like one other thing. In my case, the hook shot's usually what I go with because that's my favorite. But all right.
Well, I'm gonna try and get this S10 done next week.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, buddy.
You're like, by fun, you mean not, but yes. Because I know you're tired of having to fight that damn thing at this rate.
Yeah, no, this isn't mine. This is somebody else.
Oh, that's better, though. Makes it a little more tolerable, at least.
I mean,
knowing you get a paycheck from it, if nothing else.
Yeah, the paycheck's a 2003 GMC Yukon XL.
What, they're paying you with a car?
That was the agreement for me finishing this truck, yeah.
Okay.
And I kind of was like, hey, man, if you'll buy this, that, and the other, I'll go ahead and install them, and it wasn't part of the original deal. But damn it, I want this thing to be right.
Right. So what are you going to do with said GMC Yukon?
Probably going to be a pro vehicle for the YouTube channel.
Fair enough.
I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet.
Get it to pay for itself that way.
I mean, technically, I have nothing in it.
I know, but any parts you need and stuff like that.
Yeah, it would be nice. But it's... So, things that are going to happen is seat covers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna recover both front seats. I'm gonna pull the carpet out of it, and I'm gonna clean it. If it doesn't clean up like I want it to, we're gonna experiment with some Ritz dye and see what happens. And I'm just gonna dye the carpet with clothing dye.
Got nothing to lose in it.
No, and if I can make some carpet that looks absolutely atrocious because it's really light gray, and I can get away with finding a dark gray clothing dye, then I'm willing to try it.
Right.
It'll make for an interesting YouTube video, which the truck I'm building for it, I'm getting YouTube footage for, so when I finally get to put a video together on it, it's going to be awesome because I'm going to have 8 or 10 hours of damn footage to edit down. Which I've got to start on this project already. And I mean, for a video, but hell, it's not what I need at the moment.
Right.
So we should probably be on the lookout overnight.
Why's that?
There's some storms rolling through West Tennessee right now.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, they ain't been kind to Arkansas, which means that now there's no real chance that they'll be super strong by the time they hit us, but it's still a chance.
Alright. this is what we need the hook shot for. So this is dungeon 6 then. So what is this way?
But
Oh, this is the cottage. Okay. Give it.
yeah, I'm gonna jump off here, and I've got a few things I need to work on tonight. So
That's fair. I'll see you later, dude. I'm about to end anyway, so
all right,
later, Tater.
later.
Alright, and for that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to end this. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe. Be kind to each other. And with all... I probably will be back Friday. See you then.